The truth about making money online in 2026. A. Honest guide to building real wealth. Let me be brutally honest with you. Right now, someone is lying to you about making money online. They're selling you dreams wrapped in shortcuts. They're promising you wealth without the work. And every single day, people just like you are falling for it. I'm tired of watching good people waste years of their lives chasing the wrong opportunities. I'm tired of seeing talented individuals burn out because nobody told them the truth. So today, I'm going to break the silence. Over the past 7 years, I've built and invested in over 100 companies. I've made millions. I've also failed more times than most people even try. And what I'm about to share with you isn't theory from some course creator who's never built anything real. This is earned knowledge. This is blood, sweat, and tears distilled into a framework that actually works. Today, I'm going to show you exactly where you should focus your energy in 2026, what to avoid like the plague, and most importantly, how to build something that lasts, something that changes your life forever. The graveyard. What to avoid. Before we talk about what works, we need to talk about what doesn't. Because the fastest way to wealth isn't finding the right path, it's avoiding the wrong ones. The death traps of 2026. Let me paint you a picture. Right now, thousands of people are waking up, opening their laptops, and working on things that will never make them money. They're NFT flipping in a market that died 2 years ago. They're day trading with money they can't afford to lose, thinking they're one trade away from financial freedom. They're joining multi-level marketing schemes, calling themselves entrepreneurs while they're really just unpaid recruiters. Here's what breaks my heart. These aren't lazy people. They're hustlers. They're working 12, 14, 16-hour days. But they're racing across the ocean in a car. No matter how hard you press the gas pedal, you're going to drown. The world has changed. AI has made entire industries obsolete overnight. Basic data entry? Gone. Simple caption writing? Automated. Print on demand with generic designs? Buried in competition. Fiverr microtasks? Replaced by algorithms that work faster and cheaper than any human ever could. Ask yourself 3 questions before pursuing any opportunity. Is AI already replacing this? Is the industry shrinking? Is it easier to lose money than make it? If you answer yes to even one, run. Don't walk, run. Your first steps, the entry path. Now, let's talk about hope. Let's talk about what's actually possible for you, starting right now, even if you have 0 experience. The 5-10K monthly foundation. Listen to me carefully. If you're starting from 0, your goal isn't to build $1 million empire in month 1. Your goal is to prove to yourself that you can make money online. To get that first dollar, that first 100, that first 1,000. And here's the beautiful truth. In 2026, it's never been easier to start. AI has created opportunities that didn't exist even 6 months ago. Every content creator you see on social media needs help. They're drowning in content that needs editing. They need short-form clips. They need someone to write compelling captions that actually convert. They need AI chatbots and receptionists that save them time so they can focus on making money. Small businesses are desperate for help. The local restaurant down the street, the plumber in your city, the consultant who's booked solid. They all need systems. They need automation. They need their time back. And they'll pay you for it. Let me tell you about Mark. No degree, no experience, no special skills. He learned how to take long-form content and turn it into short-form clips using AI tools. Simple work, repeatable process. Today, he makes $30,000 a month with just 7 clients. How? He focused on outcomes, not tasks. He didn't sell his time, he sold results. He promised to handle all their content repurposing, guaranteed fast turnaround, and removed all the risk. Here's your action plan. Choose one skill. Master it. Create an offer that solves a real pain point. Reach out to one potential client every single day. Not 10, not 0, 1. Do this for 60 days and you will make money online. Scaling up, the growth zone. Once you've made your first 5 to 10K per month, everything changes. You're no longer trying to prove it's possible. Now, you're building something real, something sustainable, something that can scale. The 10 to 50K monthly reality. This is where most people get stuck. They've learned how to deliver a service, but they're still trading time for money. They're working 80 hours a week to make 20K. That's not freedom. That's a prison with better pay. The shift that changes everything is this. Stop selling tasks and start selling outcomes. Stop being the person who does the work and become the person who owns the result. When Sam joined my team, he didn't ask for a job description. He asked what outcomes I needed. He took ownership. He delivered results. And because of that, I gave him a Porsche GT4. Not because he worked hard. Everyone works hard. Because he made himself invaluable by owning outcomes, not tasks. In this phase, you're looking at opportunities like building automation agencies that solve real business problems. Creating AI-powered systems for LinkedIn growth that get executives the attention they desperately need. Building micro SaaS products, simple tools that solve specific problems and generate monthly recurring revenue. You're not just getting paid anymore. You're building equity. You're creating assets. You're stacking revenue streams. The secret to this level: build 3 to 5 case studies that prove you can deliver results. Then sell monthly retainers, not one-off projects. Predictable revenue is what separates professionals from amateurs. Building an empire, the long game. Now we enter rarefied air. This is where most people will never go, not because they can't, but because they won't commit. This is where you build something bigger than yourself, something that outlasts you, something that creates generational wealth, the $1 million mindset. Let me be clear. This path isn't for everyone. It requires years of focused effort. It requires capital or expertise, or both. It requires you to think in decades, not days. But if you're willing to pay the price, the rewards are extraordinary. I started coding at 17. I spent 7 years grinding before I found traction. At 28, I sold my first company and became a multi-millionaire. But more valuable than the money was the confidence I gained. The knowledge that I could build something from nothing. That I could create value where none existed before. Today, through my venture studio, we're building AI companies every single month. We're investing in founders who are using AI to solve real problems. We're buying boring businesses and using automation to transform them into cash-printing machines. We're building personal brands that create deal flow and open doors that money can't buy. My friend Jason bought a campground that was stuck in 1985. He added AI-powered booking, management, and maintenance systems. That boring business now generates more passive income than most people make working 60-hour weeks. This is about building assets, real equity, things that compound, things that grow while you sleep, things that create freedom. The formula is simple but not easy. Tie your strongest skill to a fast-growing industry. Systematize everything. Build a small team of killers. Layer AI into every operation to maximize margins. Use content to create inbound opportunities. Then hold on for dear life and don't let go. The killer, shiny object syndrome. Now let me tell you what's going to stop you. Not lack of opportunity, not lack of knowledge, not even lack of effort. The thing that will destroy your dreams is this: you're going to quit before you succeed. The truth about failure. I have a friend my age. Smart guy, talented, hardworking. And in the time it took me to build multiple million-dollar companies, he's jumped from idea to idea to idea. NFTs, crypto, dropshipping, print on demand, course creation, consulting, coaching. Every 2 years he resets. Every time he tells me, this time is different. This is the one. And every time, he's starting from zero again. You know why he never wins? Not because his ideas are bad, because he never stays in the game long enough to see results. Here's what nobody tells you. Winners lose more than losers. Think about that. By definition, if you're winning consistently, it means you failed more times than the person who gave up after their first loss. Success isn't about finding the perfect opportunity. It's about committing to one path and refusing to quit until it works. So here's my challenge to you. Commit to 1,000 days of focused execution. That's it. Pick one path from everything I've shared today. Go all in. Document your journey publicly. Build in public. Let the accountability fuel you when motivation fades. Your moment is now. We're at the end now, but this is really the beginning. The beginning of your story. The story you'll tell 5 years from now when people ask how you built your success. I've given you the roadmap. I've shown you exactly what works and what doesn't. I've shared the frameworks that have created millions in wealth. Not just for me, but for hundreds of founders I've worked with. But here's the truth that's harder to hear. None of this matters if you don't act. The separator. In 2026, the separator isn't knowledge. Everyone has access to information. The separator isn't opportunity. We've never had more ways to make money. The separator is execution. It's the person who actually creates the offer, who actually reaches out to that first client, who actually builds the system, who actually ships the product, who actually shows up day after day after day, even when it's hard, even when it's scary, even when nobody's watching. Most people will watch this, feel inspired for 48 hours, and then do absolutely nothing. They'll save it to a playlist titled Watch Later. They'll tell themselves they'll start on Monday. They'll wait for the perfect moment that never comes. But you're different. I know you are, because you made it this far. You didn't click away. You didn't skip ahead. You stayed. You listened. You absorbed. Your declaration. So here's what I want you to do. Right now. Not later. Now. Make a decision. Choose your path. Easy, medium, or hard. It doesn't matter which one. What matters is that you choose. Then, commit. Say it out loud. Write it down. Tell someone. Make it real. Make it a promise you can't break. I believe in you. Not because I know you personally, but because I was you. I was the kid with no connections, no money, no clear path forward. Just a burning desire to create something meaningful and the stubborn refusal to give up. And if I can do it, you absolutely can too. The future you want isn't going to build itself. Your dream business isn't going to appear because you wished for it. Financial freedom isn't going to knock on your door and introduce itself. You have to go get it. You have to earn it. You have to fight for it every single day until it's yours. So go. Build something remarkable. Create something that matters. Become someone who executes. And when you make it, and you will make it if you don't quit, remember this moment. Remember the decision you made today. Remember that everything changed because you chose to act. Your time is now. Let's build.